Hi guys, welcome back here with Amira. This is Psychic Readings Live. I am going to start with a super chat pre-order from a lady. Let's just check and see. Sorry if there's a little bit of background noise. It will stop at some point. Let's have a look. Let's have a look, guys. Let's have a look. I don't know why it's not coming in. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to do that one later. Let's do a general reading to start. Sorry, guys, for the interruption. Background noise will dissipate, so don't worry about that. Welcome, everybody. Hope you all had a great weekend. Welcome, welcome. If you want to just watch, you're welcome to do that. You might get a message through somebody else's reading. If you want to do a super chat question, you can do that. I'm going to do a general to start. So let's have a look for that. I couldn't find the pre-order, but it'll be there. Let's just see. Hi, Serafina, how are you? Marla, Marlita, welcome. Bossy Megs, Gate Girl, how are you? Good to see you. Hi, hi. Okay, so you might get a message through somebody else's reading and just ignore the background noise. It will go away at some point. If you do want to have a look at my cards, they are available on Amazon worldwide. I do have them in English, Spanish, and a new deck. The Love Oracle, the best-selling Love Oracle is coming out in Portuguese, Turkish, German, French, Italian, and English all in one deck. It is a six language deck. It's a little bit bigger, the box, because the booklet is bigger, and each card has the 6 languages on it. Yeah, so they'll be available in Europe. So if anyone wants those, or if you're outside of Europe and you'd like a deck, just contact me and I can get them for you directly. Okay. So let's do a general reading. We're coming almost into February, so let's do a love reading for February. For those collective love reading, for those of you who'd like to get in your super chats, please do. Love reading for February for the collective. And also the Love Oracle available in Chinese as well. The Chinese decks are almost sold out. The Coffee Cup Oracle are available also in Spanish and English. Love reading for February. Valentine's is coming up as well. Let's have a look and see what's going on in February. Is love in the air in February? Is love in the air in February? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. That's the question. Is love in the air in February? What you're not expecting. Okay, a twin flame connection could be circling back around or come around or present itself, or you might be looking at your twin flame, thinking about your twin flame. You might be manifesting a twin flame, dating in real life, coming together, whining and dining. I do feel this could be a good month for dating, moving forward. New love connection, very nice. Somebody you haven't known before, you don't know, you've never met them before. New love connection. If you do know this person as the twin flame and you are with the twin flame, or coming back together with the twin flame, this could be the birth of something new, a new love story with the twin flame, as well as a new baby or a new pet for some of you. Somebody with lighter than darker hair coming into the picture. They could also dye their hair or wear a wig. lighter than dark. It can be red or blondish or lighter brown. There's a feeling of excitement, childlike presence. There's a feeling of something new, something innocent, something fun, something childlike. Nice reading, actually. And you've also got mature man. So I feel like some of you, because we do have the new love and the children card, some of you might be actually looking at having a child or wanting to have a child with somebody, or somebody coming in around you who's mature, who wants to have a child with you. For some of you, I feel a proposal, I feel for some of you as well, could happen on Valentine's Day or around that time. You might actually meet somebody and go on a date in Valentine's. It could be actually the first part of a love story around Valentine's Day. You might meet this person dancing, or they could put you on a pedestal, make you feel adored, make you feel cherished. You might be feeling like finally some sort of toxic story or karmic story is exiting your life, going out of your life. The person coming in could be somebody who definitely knows what they want, is an Ice King, somebody detached, or somebody just in control of their life, somebody you feel is a man, or it could be a masculine woman, somebody who is very much in control of their life. It could be a female who's a boss, is a manager, is somebody in charge. Underneath, we've got somebody, the courting man. What you don't see is this person coming in. Courting man can be anyone who's wearing a uniform for work. So it can be somebody who works in the public service, is in the military, is in sales, whining it, somebody who's selling in banking, finance, sales, in the medical industry, wears a uniform for work, is a doctor, a dentist, something like that as well. So I hope that resonates for those of you who are looking at the general reading. Okay. Hi, Faye. How are you, my dear? Any love messages? You're single but would like to meet a man in 2023. Thanks for your message. Hi, Malek. How are you? Welcome. Hi, Camry. That's good, Gate Girl. You're trying for a baby. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's have a look at Faye being the first live super chat question. Love messages for Faye. Single, meet a man in 2023. I'm getting a C sounding name for you, like Colin. Could be first, second, or last name. I do feel that you might be doing some sort of spiritual work or going on some sort of spiritual type of fun journey. It could be a gong bath meditation, yoga retreat, or just classes, or some sort of group that you might meet up with. Could be, I'm also getting silent disco. So I don't know what that's about. I know some people do silent discos, in certain places. There is travel. You might be going on a trip and meet somebody at a distance, or on a trip vacation. It could be at a retreat. Could be doing something fun, something spiritual at the same time as fun. Comes to mind India, but I'm not actually, focusing on India. I do know that they have some sort of silent discos there. I'm just getting that vision. You could actually get a contract or a proposal or a serious relationship coming in while you go on a trip somewhere, or around the time you travel. I do feel like you've got fun times ahead. I still get the C sounding name, Colin, Carl, Chris. Ice Queen being more discerning about your love life, also having family and friends meet the person before you decide that they're for you. You might also get family and friends or soul family members give you the okay about the person. Past life links, feeling like you've been connected in the past. You might go somewhere like Egypt, somewhere exotic, could be Morocco, Egypt. I'm not sure why or how, but I'm just going to put that out there. Could also be somewhere where they have temples or pyramids, like Peru, the Incas, anything like Mexico. You will get some surprises and gifts, people coming out of the blue when you least expect it. I feel that when you're in your best, when you love your life, the best is when you're actually going to attract the person in. I also feel they could be quite generous. The person is mature for their age, not necessarily mature in age. Do we get a timing on it for Faye? Feel around a month starting with M. So I'm getting March, May. Could also be on a Monday. And it could also be in 1 month's time or 1 week's time. Okay. Thank you, Faye. All right, Camry, how are you, my dear? Welcome back. Okay. You know, Camry, you have to be careful going for athletes because every single girl is going for athletes. It's like, you know, especially if they're going to be famous athletes, like they're focusing on being famous, or they're the ones that are, you know, going to be highlighted. You always, you know, the athletes are the very, very, even smaller than 1%, and they have multiple options. So I would say, if you want to find a husband, I would say look further afield. Look for somebody who is studying something normal, nerdy, science, IT, that type of thing. Keep yourself focused. I do feel you're going to be focused on your target, focused on something. You might start a dance class or meet somebody dancing, or somebody attracted to you on social media if you're putting yourself on social media. University campuses are full of people, and a lot of people meet each other at university. So I would say put yourself out there. And also, I'm just getting like a shy guy. So I feel like also go for somebody nerdy who you know is going to not have a lot of women after them, and you have a good career. They're going to have a good career ahead of them. Okay. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting that these guys on the basketball team are very serious. Saying to be very discerning about who you're going to select. Go for somebody family focused who wants to start a family, have a family, who just doesn't want fun, and somebody who wants children. Okay. So I think it's time to really cut down the, you know, the criteria. Okay. Hi, Malek. How are you, my dear? Welcome. Any love messages for you? What's your status at the moment with your love life? Highest STI rate. Oh, my God, Megs, you're so funny. You're so funny. You've got to be very careful, very careful. If you want a reality check, can we go and watch some of, what's his name, Megs? The YouTuber that passed away, Kevin Samuels. He'll give you the lowdown about athletes. Yeah. Every girl wants an athlete, but they're tricky business. You're single and sometimes deal with your ex, Malek. All right, let's have a look. The ex is the one that you had the big love story with, I believe, from memory. Yeah. Thanks, Megs. I feel like your career's on the up and up, Malek. I don't know what you're doing. You've been focusing on your career, focusing on building something. You've also got residence, home, things getting better around the home environment, better options with homes, housing, residency, real estate, property. Looking at building something. That could also just be symbolic of building, something building. I'm also getting an S sounding name for you, like Sharina, Sarah, Shara, Shireen. Sounds like an SH or an SA sounding name, like Sharon. Somebody foreign, somebody outside your culture. I feel like you will be dating. This person could also wear a uniform to work. They could be a nurse. They could be, I don't know why I'm getting firefighter. I don't think there's many female firefighters. I don't know if you're going into the firefighting business. I don't know what that's about. Or are you looking at getting a uniform for something? They could be in real estate. They could be in banking and finance. It could start as something open, or it could be that your ex still wants that open relationship with you. I would try to get out of that if you think that's what it is, because you're coming into your own sense of maturity, your own sense of wisdom, and it's only going to lead to more breakups on and off, on and off. So I would say clean that person out, like try to get that sorted out first before looking for somebody new, because I feel like you've got the young female coming in, somebody very nice. I feel like they're quite a bit younger than you. Okay. Thanks, Malek. Hi, Garnet Goddess. Welcome back. Any time frame of the job your dad mentioned me having? What idea? Any idea what state? Okay. You have to really activate things, Garnet Goddess. You can't just sit back and expect things to come to you. You have to also make some major decisions in your life. Your dad can give you ideas about things from spirit, but he's not going to make things happen for you. You actually have to go out and get it done. I've always felt for you, Texas or New Mexico, the two states for you that are good. Could be a different city in New Mexico if you're already there. Any time frame of the job your dad mentioned. Okay, let's have a look at time frames. I'm still getting something to do with kitchen business. Somebody's selling kitchens, doing renovations, showroom. You really have to look at, if there's no jobs in the city that you're in, you've got to go out of there. You've got to reach out. You've got to expand your horizons and go out. Yeah, you have to really look further afield. If you're not getting the jobs that you want and for the money that you want, you really have to go further afield. Casting the wide net. Time frames are hard to predict, but let's go. It could be the city that you're in. If you're in New Mexico, I don't know, what city are you in? You've got to be looking at the bigger cities. Time frames. Let's have a look. Garnet Goddess. You're going to take some action, I feel, in 2 months. I feel it's around February, March. I feel like you could definitely get an offer in April. I feel by June you should be really excelling in your career. June, July. You could even get another offer in July. If you don't get the first, if you don't like the first one, you could get another one in July. The man with the money is looking like he's in October in your life. That could be also money for the business, but I feel like it's money. It's a man with money who's offering you a stable life. October, November. Sorry, September, October. You might end up going into business with somebody, I feel. It could be the gentleman that you end up marrying. There could be a business offer with him, but you have to make it happen, Garnet Goddess. It's not going to come up on your doorstep. It's really not. I don't know about Albuquerque. I don't know about Tucson. If there's nothing in Albuquerque, look at other cities. And if it's not in New Mexico, you're going to have to look at Texas. Yeah. That's the biggest city there. Yeah, I thought so. They used to have that TV show, that series that I really liked, that detective, the police detective. It was a really long series. I forgot the name of it. About people who were in the witness protection program. That was a really good series shot there. So there's definitely stuff happening in Albuquerque. There's definitely stuff going on. They shot that series that went on for years. Okay, Bossy Megs, how are you, my dear? Welcome back. A check-in message. Please, I'm a bit stagnant right now. I don't hang out with many female friends, more male friend, if anything. Not dating, inbox dry. Okay. Okay. I still feel, Megs, you might need to shift up the energy with a trip of some description, even if it's just going down to Yuma just for a couple of nights, even with your daughter, just to check things out. Go and check out whatever you need to check out there. like do a recon trip. You might just want to do that just for your own peace of mind, just to have a change of scenery. You might also want to go over the border if you need to buy anything in Mexico. You're definitely getting ready for a big shift. A big shift. I feel like the shift is going to be very fulfilling for you. It's almost like your background energy with what's been there in the past is kind of disintegrating. It's like it's crashing and burning in a good way, though, because what's coming out of it is the Ace of Cups. What is the best solution for Megs looking at going forward? Looking at going forward. Why am I seeing a dog around you? Don't know if somebody born in the year of the dog, or you're going to meet a guy who has a dog. Okay, there's attraction and desire. You're going to get attractions from men. There are men coming towards you. You have dogs, but you've got cats as well. Oh, you've got the dogs, yeah. Just focus on yourself, Megs. Focus on yourself, the desire for your own life, the attraction for your own self. Work on your body. It could be a good time to get the mummy makeover if that's what you were wanting. You've got resources coming in. Or you might want to go down to Yuma to check it out and just have a couple of days down there, maybe get a date down there or something and check out what's going on. You will get a surprise envelope. I feel like something is coming in the mail, or you're going to get something in your inbox. There will be news of something coming in, and I do feel also you're going to get a romantic offer. Could be with a Leo, or strength and success towards a new love interest. Like if you were on Match.com, you could just reposition yourself down to Yuma and just see what's going on down there, you know. Survival and power. You're working out strategies for your own survival and power, and it is working out. You're kind of getting worn down by your mother's energy. She's still wearing you down. That's why. You might be feeling like a change, or you might be looking at doing some dental work as well. I feel like this is kind of cleaning house. This is what I'm getting. I feel like a cleaning house situation before the relocation. All right. So I do feel like that's what the target is. So try to visualize yourself down there, like just go, maybe even just go down there and just do a walk around, a walk through, you know, some sort of a trip that's going to give you, you know, the best manifestation of the whole thing. Okay. Hi, Malek. Welcome again. I think it's about, you know, authority and control, Malek. I feel like it's about, you know, people in positions of power, especially if she's your supervisor, you know. You know, not all bosses are going to like the way that you work, like anybody. And there's always going to be something that's not quite right to their expectations, or, you know, or to their way of doing things is going to be different to your way of doing things. It's what I feel. She might also secretly kind of like you in some way. Let's have a look and see. Did we get that name before? Was it something else? Like a Sheila. Name Sheila. Or was it something else? So I channel the messages so I forget straight away like what I've said most of the time. Or was it CH or was it SS? It was S, I think, wasn't it? With Sharina or something like that. I might have been picking up on her. I feel like your job's stable, though. It's definitely stable. You've got resources and strength. Something not quite right about her. She's not that happy with her life. There is a new love coming in. This new love could be actually, she's had a loss in her life, or she's not happy. She's got some sadness around her. She might have had depression, sadness, or lost a relative recently. That could be an indication. Let's just pull a card for Sheila. So I feel like she's not dominating in the reading here. I feel sometimes supervisors and co-workers are hard to read because they kind of have their own agenda and they keep their cards very close to their chest. She might be thinking of going and she's wondering if you're going to go for her position. But it's slow. The progress there is very slow, but changes in the air, endings and beginnings. She might also be worried that you're going to go, or worried that you're wanting to take her position, lock and key. She's also worried not to step out of line to maintain the correct way of doing things. But there's definitely change in the air. She might actually know about the changes and she's not telling you yet, or nobody's told you yet. It could be something in the pipeline, but it's going to take time. She sees you as being very loyal. This card flipped over, so I just wanted to find it. Yeah. That was the only one that flipped over. So either you're loyal or she's loyal. Any last card for Sheila? She either finds you different, eccentric, unusual, or she is one of the two. She might be attracted to something different. Also, there could be an Aquarius kind of energy with you or with her. All right. Hi, Tempest Baguette. How are you? Okay, at times she gets smart with you for no reason. Yeah. She's scared of some people at the workplace. Yeah. Yeah, I think she gets a bit intimidated. Yeah, she's trying to maintain her power, but, it's not always being a female in charge, because men are naturally more dominant, and also they're naturally more aggressive. They can be as well. Yeah, in general. So she could be intimidated with other people. Tempest Baguette. Is JC thinking about you? When was the last time you had a contact? Mavita, tried making a super chat. The money shows it deducted, but transaction shows cancelled. You can always go to my website, amirasalon.com/contact, and put a donation in through the PayPal, and that way you'll see it. It might not be eligible in your country. Yeah. And you can do it through the PayPal email. Yeah. Okay. Tempest Baguette, we got a jumping card, the groom. Maybe he's wanting to find a life partner, wanting to find marriage. Is he thinking about you? He might be seeking something new, something that doesn't exist, something else. The key. I do feel like if it's not him, you could have a groom coming in. I wouldn't be worried about men who are just thinking about you and not doing anything. You have to really ask yourself, do you want a man that's doing something or just thinking about you? Action man. You've got the husband here, the marriage partner, the groom. I mean, you can't, if he's not the groom, he's not stepping up and wanting to be with you, then somebody else is coming in. You've got the key to your success. The key is in the palm of your hand. I don't really know what he's doing, but I'll see if anything comes up. Let's just do a general reading for you about love, because you've got the groom there. Unless he's wanting to marry somebody else, because he's definitely not coming forward around you if you're not in contact with him. Okay, pregnancy, wealth. You might be wanting to get pregnant or have some abundance coming. I feel like you're coming into a new streak, abundance coming around you, feeling like you're in a bit of a lucky streak right now. I'd be looking for the husband material, strength and success, resources. Cycles and change. You might need to eclipse this guy out of your life in some way. And get yourself out of whatever sadness you might be in. You could be feeling sad about something. Is JC thinking about you? Yeah, but he's not coming out of the depths. He's just he could be thinking but not doing anything. All talk or thinking and no action. He also thinks that you're a bit witchy. He thinks that you've got some sort of powers that are out of his control maybe, or he thinks that you might have put a spell on him or something. Yeah, I'd be looking at new husband, because you got it there. And if you keep focusing on him, you're not going to get the husband offer come in. All right? We have to try to shift the energy out. Welcome, Malek. Welcome. Hi, Jules, the Savage Daughter. Welcome, welcome. Do a shout out where you're from. Okay. Miss Organic retracted your super chat or your question. Hi, KDP. Welcome. Will Jordan accept my kids and move on with our relationship? Good question. Why am I getting a 3 around you? How many kids have you got? 3. Okay. Is he the one and he had 3? Yeah. Why is this still going on with him? Why is this still going on? You know? Well, there is, the option here of working on stuff with him, definitely. If he's making action and working on it, it's a yes. But if he's not doing anything, then it's a no. I feel like it's about action. It's not about them just talking about stuff and just coming over when they feel like it, or not moving things forward. First, you need to have a commitment. Secondly, you need to know that you're on the same page. And if you're not, then it's not worth, if your lives are not blendable, then it's not worth even pursuing. Choices and decisions to make. He could even have somebody else around him, or you have another offer coming in. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you need to make a decision about him, weigh up the pros and cons, like sooner than later, because otherwise you're going to be talking about this guy, all year. You've got more options, dating options. All right. Only actions. Yeah, if he's not acting, then don't do anything. If he's just wanting to come over and have sex, no, it's a definite no. If he's not planning to be together and have a plan to live together and doing something about it, it's a no. Yeah, you've given him enough time. Yep. You've given him enough time. If he's not working on it, then it's a no. Yep. Okay, Cecily, and you're missing out on other options, Katie, other men. So you really need to block and delete him or get him out of your life completely and be available for somebody else who is going to be able to work on a relationship and commitment. Hi, Cecily, how are you? What is my co-worker Erin's intention about me, because I feel like she hates me and is faking everything? Okay. Tricky question. Yeah. Never really you know, if you're in an environment with co-workers that are competitive with you, don't even think about them or bother with them. Don't care if she hates you. Look, if she hates you, it's better to know that she hates you. Open enemies are better than hidden enemies. She's aware of some sort of mature man looking at you or wanting you. She's also somehow intimidated by you and your strength. She's trying to create blocks and obstacles for you. I wouldn't trust her with anything. And maybe free yourself from actually in contact with her at all, or remove yourself from a situation. It's about rising above it. You might even decide to leave or go somewhere else. I don't know why. Yeah. You might be looking at other options. And true love coming into your life. What are her intentions? She wants to win. She wants to win ahead. She wants to be the one that gets all the credit for everything. She wants the credit for you and what you've done. She wants to either take your position or to get the credit for everything. She wants to move forward in her career. She feels like because you've had a baby or whatever, she feels like she can outrun you, but it's not necessarily true. She's also a little bit, she is jealous and she's trying to control a situation. She wants all the money, or I don't know, she's just kind of like, I don't know, she's just kind of, you don't even want to be looking at her or speaking to her at all. I would just stop talking to her. Yeah. Just stop talking to her. She's not worth your energy. Okay. Hi, Ivana. How are you? Welcome, welcome. What's your question, Ivana? Thank you for the £5. What can you expect in February? In what area of your life? What area? And any backstory? Yeah, don't talk to her anymore, Cecily. That's enough. You've given her a chance. That's enough. I think no. Too much drama there. Too much competition drama. Yep. Let's see what Ivana wants to know. What area of your life? Yeah, I did see it, but what area of your life? What area of your life? I'll come back to you, Ivana. Just clarify what area of your life. Okay, Katie. I'll come back to you, Ivana. What area of your life and small backstory? All right, Katie P. What has Tim got in mind? Is he trying to take the kids or not pay you money? He wants things to be peaceful. He also wants to take some action, and I don't know if it's to do with his own stability. So he could be trying to stabilize his finances in some way. Yeah, he might be trying to stabilize his finances in some way. He might be wanting to change up the situation. And there could be some feeling of acceptance with him or unacceptance, or you don't feel like he's accepting you and your situation 100%. I don't know why you broke up with him. I mean, you would have been better to stay with him if he was the husband, the father of your children, unless he was abusive. Or the love life. Well, he might take you to court, yeah. He was abusive. Well, he might not be abusive anymore, or he might be bitter and twisted. Let's have a look. What's your backstory, Ivana, about your love life? Single? Oh, you're single, okay. How long have you been single? All right. Katie, he abandoned the kids and you. Okay, well, he might regret it. I feel like he's got regrets. He might be the one that wants to work on the relationship. He feels like he's lost out. I don't know if he's done any sort of healing or therapy or something like that on his side. He's trying to get his life back together. It might also involve, his career getting better or his money getting better as well. And he might not want to be giving you more money for whatever reason. But I kind of don't see that. I kind of see like he either wants to sort it out with you, or he wants to move forward with something or move on, So I think he kind of has regrets. Yeah. You might be able to work it out with him, considering he is the father of your children. It's much easier working it out with somebody that you already know, if he's changed and if he's improved. Okay, you've been single a few months, Ivana. Yeah, but you fall in love with men, but it doesn't mean that you have to leave your husband for them if they're not offering you anything. You have to see what they're offering you. Otherwise, you end up being a single mother with 3 kids, and what are you going to do with that? You have to really think things through correctly. If you've got a husband, you work on the husband, Otherwise, you're out the door, and then you've got to deal with all of the crap that follows, courts, custody things, all sorts of stuff. If a man loves you and you love him, you fall in love with him, what is he offering? Okay, is he offering to marry you? He's not. So if he's not offering to marry you, you really, you've lost out, lost out to love. Some men are not meant to be husbands, they're only meant to be boyfriends. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, well, it could be time to move on, Katie, if you're lucky enough to find a man who's going to take you and the 3 kids on. It's tricky business. It's very tricky business, yeah. Okay, Ivana, for the next few, let's have a look and see what's in store for you for February for love, or just in general for love, and we'll see what comes up. I'm getting maybe I know your name's Petrova, but I'm actually getting a Peter. P sounding initial, first, second, or last name. Petri, Pietro. You might meet somebody through your work or through their work or study. Soulmate connection is looking very good. Control, letting go of how, when, and where you're going to meet the person, and kind of letting things arrive into your life and not controlling the type of man that's coming in. He could be a different culture, or he's darker than lighter for his cultural background. If he's Caucasian, he's got dark hair, dark eyes, not necessarily dark skin. You've also got somebody coming in around your neighborhood. I feel like they're quite close. There could be a contrast between you and them. you're blonde and they're dark, that type of contrast. I do feel it's somebody local. What is the limited potential about? If you feel that there's any control with any of these guys that might come towards you, I would just block them. I feel like that is more of a block than an obstacle. It's about control. There could be somebody who has tried to control you or who will try to control you moving forward. So you might need to get rid of that person first before you get another offer coming in. And you'll meet this person by destiny and chance, the right one. It's not going to be orchestrated. Okay. So the more you look, the least you'll find. But if you just keep your eye open, I feel like you'll bump into this person quite naturally in your local environment. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Marvita. Can you get another nanny? Let's have a look. I feel you. Okay, I'm just getting the word village girl. I feel like you're going to find somebody in the village or a village girl who is going to be a nanny. She's quite young and I feel like she'll come in, but you'll find that she has experience with children. I feel like you're going to recruit somebody to be a nanny. She's going to come in. It could even be a referral from your other nanny or somebody from her village or town that is coming in. I do feel that you're not going to need to have a break from your career unless you want to. The money's looking good and you're going to have a young female come in who is maybe a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. Hi, Miss Organic. Oh, my God. Okay. You've been served. All right. I don't think he's going to try to play fair. But there is going to be some sort of counselling, I feel, going to happen on a video call, Skype or Zoom. A mediation. I feel like you can put in a request for a mediator because you're not going to be able to do it one-on-one with him. It's not going to be fair. I don't think he's playing fair. Yeah. He's bitter and twisted that you've left, and your son is not going to do okay there by himself. He's going to go wayward, and I feel like he's not going to have enough attention. He's not going to get enough support, attention from his father in a good way, like real attention, real emotional support, etc. So I feel like he could get up to no good if he's left to his own devices there. I don't know if he's 16 already, but around that age it could be tricky. Like he could just end up doing, just not getting involved with the wrong people, but just doing stupid things because he doesn't have enough parental supervision. Let's have a look. Welcome, Mativa. You're most welcome. Welcome, Ivana. Okay, let's have a look. Miss Organic. Yeah, I would put in for a mediator. I feel like your son in the US is hiding a lot. I feel like you're not going to be able to read him very well. He could be hiding a lot of what he's up to, what he's doing. Or if it's not now, it's in the future. There will be a judgment, yes, and it could actually work out, like you might come to an agreement. You might come to an agreement. Moving forward, I also see you either getting a car or there's some sense of moving forward. I also saw a car around your son, so I don't know if his father is trying to bribe him by buying him a car, but I don't think it's a good idea that he should be driving that much, honestly, especially, out and about by himself, whether it's now or in the future. I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, that was a slip on your part to let him go back. He should never have gone back. But there's no need to beat yourself up about it. What's done's done. There will be a battle with your ex. But I do feel that there will be some sort of an agreement that will come. There will be a financial agreement. There will be some sort of a settlement or a financial agreement. You do have some luck coming in, I feel, to do with finances, so that's okay. He's going to try to make up some stories or elaborate on the truth, your husband. There is some sneaky business going on there. He might try to throw you under a bus, but I don't think he's going to be successful at doing it. I would push forward for this mediation, and I feel like that's going to really work out for you. Okay, he's depressed. Yeah. He needs to come back. I don't know how old he is, if he can make up his own mind to come back, if he's allowed to do that. He should be actually, in a better environment. His father's just a workaholic. He's not going to do anything. He's just going to leave him to his own devices. Yep. Okay. Thanks, Miss Organic. You're going to have to try to get him to force him to tell his father that he needs to come back to Australia, and that's it. Okay. Hi, Marla. How are you? Okay. You might, if you can find a man who's got a child who's been widowed, that would be a good one for you. They are out there. They are out there. I feel if you found the right relationship, you're not going to worry if you're going to be, have a baby or not. People have had children at 46, 47, but very, it's not the safest pregnancy. But you could check your hormones and see if you're able to have one. It's a high-risk pregnancy. I would be speaking to, your doctors and everything about that if you're wanting to do one now by yourself. But I feel like if you met the right person, you would just have a nice life together. I almost feel like you don't even have to worry about having a child. I feel like the feeling is going to pass. You might find a man who's been widowed or divorced, and I feel like he's a soulmate connection. Yeah, I'd be looking for this guy. I feel like he is Caucasian. He might be older than you. He could be retired, semi-retired. I feel like he's around the age of 55. I feel like he could be single with no kids as well, or widowed with no kids. Let's ask, is there children in your future? Just for fun, is there children in your future, Marla? You might end up getting a pet instead. Is there children in your future? I would say Just go for the husband and don't worry too much about the child. Okay, blonde female, friendship, mature man. You might, I don't know if you've got nieces and nephews or this man has a child. Could be an older child, like a teenager, or an older child. Could be somebody in their 20s or 30s even. Okay. Thank you for that. Cat and a dog. Yes, Miss Organic, you can ask for mediation. Just ask. Oh, he's only 6. How can he be depressed? He shouldn't be depressed at 6. No. No, he's neglected there. He's not in a good state of mind. He needs a family unit around him. He needs a whole family structure. I'd be very wary about him being by himself there. Yeah, he could get predated on by men in cars, etc. I'd just be very careful. Yeah. I'm getting cars not only for you but around him, so don't know what that's about, okay? But just take that take that on board, because I'm not saying to be alarmist, but human trafficking is a thing, and people do target boys, girls who are alone a lot or left to their own devices or depressed or whatever they might be. Okay. Okay. Hi, Tarot Den, just sold the house. Thanks for your reading about that. Oh, congratulations. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Luna P from South Africa. How are you, Luna? Welcome. Are you both married to somebody else or single? Is your Sag and I going to get into a serious relationship soon? Good question. I feel like there's a lot. I'm getting the words light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like if he's going to work on the relationship, it's a yes. You could be together for February. There could be some sort of Valentine's kind of vibes around him. If he's wanting to work on things, I feel like it's a yes. Yeah, I feel like it's a yes. If he's working on things with you, if it's a yes. If he's not, then he could be just working on his own life and he's not actually wanting to be with you. He's wanting to be free, but you've got somebody else there because you've got dating. I feel like he's got a lot of responsibilities around him. So if it's him that's working on the relationship, it's a yes. If he's already doing it. And if it's not him, then I feel like he's more focused on himself and his own freedom. Is there a commitment? That's what you've got to ask yourself. You have to ask him, what's the commitment? Like, what's the commitment moving forward? Don't have casual relationships if you want a commitment. Just don't allow them to happen. Okay, Mystique, how are you, my dear? Welcome back. What can I look forward to in love? And what can I look forward to as far as moving into the Pheasant Ridge Apartments? That must be near you, right? Is that near you? Hello, love. How are you? Good, good. Pheasant. I like the sound of that. Pheasant Ridge. I really like the vibe of that. Is it a white or a very lightish colour? White or light blue? Painted? Have you applied, got on lists for government housing? Pheasant Ridge. Yeah, I like the vibe of it. I'm getting a cul-de-sac. I don't know if it's in a quiet street. You're going to make friends there. You're going to feel free. You're going to feel finally free, away from your cousin. You could probably take half of her stuff and decorate your apartment because she's got too much stuff there. The kids are going to be happier. I feel like you're going to make a blonde friend there. There's going to be a friend there, a neighbor. I do get good vibes. I think if you're living somewhere in your state that you like, I think things are going to go better for you on the up and up. Dating, surprises, things coming out of the blue. Spiritual growth. You might make a friend there that you kind of babysit for each other and go out on dates. I feel like that could be something that might be going on there. I do see dating for you. I see passion. I see a connection. But you've also got to look at commitment as well, like always. Feeling like you're releasing some sort of toxic stories behind you. Yeah, you need new friends. Yeah. It's a nice part of town. It's a better side of town. And it's away from all of the stuff that you've been dealing with. I don't know if you can get a job on that side of town as well. Work. You've got work there, okay? So I feel like it's going to work out. This could be the answer for you, Mystique. Could be the answer for you. I'm also getting an S-sounding name for you, like Scott or Serge. I don't know if I've had an S for you before. Just watch with any of these guys that they don't have other women around them, because that's a common thread in your past, a young female. You might actually meet somebody who's got a daughter, single father. Could be in the Pheasant Ridge apartments. Could have a daughter. Okay, these past loves are going to try to circle. You know, it's not worth it. You're getting closer to a serious relationship. I'm getting connections to the airport. Somebody might work at the airport and wear a uniform. All right, engineering, baggage handling, something like that. You might also get a job at the airport driving the buses. If they're working on the tarmac, you might get a job there. Yeah, you might meet someone there too. Okay. Awesome sauce. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, need a job on that side. I don't know if it's closer to the airport. Good. Yeah. I feel like it could be a totally new life. There might not be a need to move interstate. Could be a totally new life for you down there, Mystique, on that side of town. Yeah. New love. Yeah. You might actually find somebody who's a single father. There's a lot of guys in America who's single fathers because they don't want to pay alimony or child support, so they take their kids. Yeah. Or they've got exes who have issues like drug addiction, or I'm getting the word prostitution as well. So, yeah, men who are like the savior types. I feel like that sort of guy is going to come in around you. Yeah, there's something good with kids coming up for you. So a nice atmosphere with children in the block. I feel like the guy, you know, I would date outside your race because I feel like this guy's Caucasian, definitely. He's a really nice guy though. Yeah, he's got mixed kids. I feel mixed. His wife could have been Latina, or ex is Latina. You might meet them at the airport working, or in the block where you're going to, I feel like this Ridge Apartments is a good idea. Yeah, I feel like they could definitely offer you something. They just want to see that you've got to, you know, you're able to pay the rent, I think is the main thing. Yep. Yeah, well, you have to not even engage with men who want casual. Like, you just ask them up front, what are they looking for? What kind of relationship are they looking for? A girlfriend, wife, or something casual? If they say something casual they don't know, you just disappear on, you know, you just move on. Work. Yeah, you're going to get a new job, my dear. New job. new job, which will open the pathways. I feel like that is going to be a road opener for you. All right. Maybe you need to do a road opener spell. You've already been clearing out the clutter. And I don't know if you're getting a new car or there's something that's moving forward. I see that more as a youthful, sporty type of energy more than a younger man. Yeah, or a move. Okay. Exactly. Yeah, don't entertain them at all. There's no entertainment whatsoever. Yes, a new car, truck, good idea. Thanks for that, Mystique. Thanks, Tarot Dan. Bye, everybody. Thanks, Amira. I'll be back next time. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent. Lovely to see you all. Hope you had a great weekend, everybody. Lots of love and blessings moving forward. I think I'm going to close off now. You're most welcome. We'll just stay for last minute super chats if anything comes in. Thank you to the moderators. Thanks, Bossy Megs. Time to think about career success. I think that's for Megs, and I think that's also for Mystique. Career's coming up. Thanks, Marla. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, if you can't move interstate, it's better to just move to the other side of town, you know. Just get a different environment around you, different people, different schools, different jobs, different living situations, different environment. Yeah, I feel like this guy's going to be very kind, Mystique. Kind guy. You've been doing tarot readings on TikTok. Excellent. Welcome. Good. Val. Yes, Val. I couldn't find the question. Can you ask me and I'll do it now? Sorry about that. Yeah. It was about the dental surgery. What was the you got the root canal done. I did receive that super chat, the pre-order, thank you, but I went back scrolling and I couldn't find it. I was going to look at it later. Had surgical root canal done January. Okay. Excellent. Let's have a look for Val. Thank you for coming in, Val. I didn't know if you were going to be on or not. I feel like in 3 months it's going to be stabilized. I feel like you're going to feel happy with it in 3 months. You'll definitely have an answer you'll have the results in 3 months. You've got a lot of, you're going to feel a lot better. Feel like you're going to be out of pain. You're going to feel a lot better. Look at that. You've got abundance coming in. You've also got a lot of money coming in or abundance. I don't know if you're going to get a refund from something or some sort of, like if you had some sort of insurance that they're going to pay you back or something like that. But I feel like there's money for you. It's good money. I don't know how and when it's going to come in, but I feel like there's money there for you, Val. And happiness and feeling finally like something shifted, like you've got success there. The Ace of Cups, just feeling like you finally got success. You're going to make up a decision about something. It's going to be, should I do this or that? It's nothing to do with your teeth. Should you do this or that? There could be some sort of feeling of momentum for you about a change of job, a change of house, a change of residency. Tax refund is coming in, okay? Yeah, I feel like the cards are showing more money than normal, so don't know where the money's coming from, but could come to you in a bonus. I don't know if there's any females in your family that are wanting to give you money. Or you're going to play a small lottery ticket. I just take that on board as well. I'm getting a 3 around it. It's definitely also inside 3 months. After 3 months and the dental, you might actually be looking at going on a trip or moving somewhere or moving on from something. There's definitely a sense of moving on or moving, some sort of trip coming up. Could be around March, April, May. I do feel you're going to feel a lot better with the tooth, so I feel like that's going to work. Buy 3 scratches and 3 tickets, says Megs. Yeah. You could also bet on the number 3 if that is something that you can do. I know that sometimes they have like the best of 4 or the best of 5 numbers or something like that. It already feels a relief. That's great. You've got a lot of victory coming up, Val. I feel like this year is going to be a much better year for you, especially after March. I feel like things moving forward for you after March. Yeah, full steam ahead. So I wish you all the best with that. That's great. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the pre-order. Most welcome, Val. Most welcome. Yeah, there's something shifting with you around finances or just feeling more abundant in your life, like a sense of abundance, a sense of flow, a sense of manifesting what you want, a sense of feeling empowered, rising above obstacles, things working out in your favor, any judgments or any reviews or any commissions or anything coming back to you in a good way. I feel like good karma is going to be coming to you for some reason. Okay, so that's our last chat for today, guys. Thank you, guys and girls. Thank you so much for joining. I wish you all the very best rest of your weekend or your Monday. Lots of love and blessings, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Ciao for now.